ecstasies of your shoulders. You're my reason for falling gladly, short of my calling. I'm gonna make you my sweet excuse. So come on, please, would you be my masterpiece, so that I can believe the best work you've done. Come on, please, would you be my masterpiece, so I can stop trying to regret and feel like I've won. I don't mean to upset you. I was a better man back.
Okay, so I'm pretty much making this video to mock the people that put up the cards and say something, because really, these videos aren't making a message to me anymore. The first one that was made, sure, I felt bad for the kid, but then I saw one last night. I watched one of this girl that I know, and I could not believe what I was seeing. I cried. I really did. But I hate this girl. I hate her guts. And when I saw this video go up and how she tried to get attention from people by telling them that she tried to kill herself and she is getting help, which is good for her, but it didn't get my attention. I didn't feel bad. Maybe it's because I hate her. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it doesn't do anything for me anymore. You're pretty much just holding up a card and telling people what happened to you and your story and how you got help, but that doesn't make a message to other people. Sure, you might tell them you're beautiful or don't do this to yourself, but when you don't actually speak, when you don't use your voice, it doesn't do anything for me. And I felt pretty much that all this girl wanted was attention. And I didn't appreciate it. I really didn't. I feel like half the people don't tell you their real story of maybe they went into depression because they put themselves there, because they didn't try to be positive. They didn't try to make a cause. They didn't actually, they didn't do anything. They're not telling you the whole story. And this girl, she used to be my best friend, and she did something to hurt me very badly, and that caused me to hate her. And I think that she doesn't need to put herself out there like that. She shouldn't have made a video like this to make people feel bad for her. And I don't really know if that was her intention, maybe just to try to share her story and like try to tell people to not kill themselves. I really didn't watch the whole thing through because I got nauseous. But I just think that she could have done something different. She could do what I do. What I did for her when I found out that she tried to do those things. I sat by her side, and I was there for her. I listened to her story, and I told her that you're worth it. I want you to be in my life. You're my best friend, and I love you, and I have always wanted you here, and my life would be miserable without you. But I was wrong because obviously I wasn't a good enough friend for that. But I go to the people. I talk to the people myself. I try to stop them. I tell them that I care about them and that they mean the world to me, and I truly mean it when I say that, because one of my old best friends, he tried to do that, and I sat up until midnight and cried my eyes out and begged for him not to do anything because I wanted him in my life. I told him that I loved him and that I cared for him, and he's still here today, and I'm thankful, and we don't talk much anymore, and that's okay. I understand I'm not a good friend, and I will admit that in this video I'm a shitty friend, and he's still here, and he's told me months later that I was the reason he stayed. And that meant the world to me. That's the way you get out your message. That you tell people that you care. That you tell them it's really not worth your time. There are a million reasons to be happy in this world. There are. There's love. And if you don't want love because that's what hurt you, then fall in love with your best friends. And I don't literally mean fall in love with them, but they can be the loves of your lives too. They will always be there for you. They'll always love you. Like my friends will always love me and I'll always love them. That's that's the way you could get love if that's how you want love. And if that's not enough for you, then go ahead and try and fall in love again. But sometimes you end up getting hurt, and that's life. But you can't keep running away. You're a teenager. Stop trying to kill yourself. It's not worth it. And if you're an adult, like people I know, it's not worth it because you have a family that's here that loves you. And they want you here. And maybe they just don't tell you enough. And maybe I didn't tell her enough that I loved her. But I do. And I do love you, Mom. If you ever end up watching this, I do love you. And I'm glad that you're still here with me today. So, I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't. That's not the point that I'm making this video. I'm making this video to tell people, go find another way than holding up cards. Because holding up cards isn't doing something. Do something like I do and go out there and actually help the people. Talk to them. When you notice something wrong, actually say something to them. And if they tell you that they're being suicidal, that they're thinking about it, just stop them right there. Tell them. Tell them to stop. It's silly. It really is. It's not worth your time. And that's how we lost someone in East Lyme, because no one believed him when he said that he wanted to kill himself, and it was too late. I didn't know. I wasn't in college with him, but there were people at the party, and he was telling them, like, hey, you know, and everyone thought he was kidding. But don't ever take it as a joke. And to the people that are bullied, or something like that, stand up for yourself. It might be hard, but don't take people's shit. I mean, I'm friends with this girl, Kira. People bully her all the time, and I get so pissed off. I'm like, really? Is it really necessary to make fun of a girl that's so nice and so sweet? Yes, she can be really, really annoying, but I love Kira. I think she's great. I think she's funny, and she makes me laugh because she's just, as she describes it, adorable. And she comes and complains to me every day about how her life is so hard at home, too. So when people bully her in school, I'm like, bitch, fucking stop. Really. Like, she's just a girl. Like, people used to bully me all the time, and I grew up, and I was like, fuck this. I'm not letting anyone bully me anymore. I don't let anyone do it. And really, I'm pretty scary when I get angry. And to the people that actually make these videos and they are really depressed and they're not telling any lies, they're really bullied for no apparent reason, they didn't deserve anything, or they, I don't know, they're actually a good person, then I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. I really don't. Like, honestly, I don't mean to offend you. This is to the people that are fucking fake, making these videos to get people to get their attention just to be like, oh, feel bad for me. You don't fucking deserve it. To that girl who was my best friend, you don't really deserve my pity. You don't deserve my help anymore. You don't. And I hope your friends get treated better by you than you treated me. I did everything to help that girl, to be a good friend to her. And she blew her second chance, and that's why we're not friends anymore. And I'm not trying to trash her in this video. Like, I know what she did, and I sat by her side and told her what she meant to me and how much I cared for her. Because it's really not worth doing that. And I hope she never tries it again. Because she could be so successful in life. She could. And she should try to be a better friend. And I wish she felt sorry for what she did to me. She doesn't. At least that's what people tell me. And to her, if you ever happen to watch this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did something wrong to deserve that. And I wish that we were still friends, because you were a wonderful friend. Until you hurt me so bad that it makes me hate every day, but I still try to be that positive girl every day because I don't want to kill myself just because you hurt me. It's not worth it. And I'm still working on getting over what you did to me. And yeah. And to the people that I might have offended doing this, I'm sorry. But find a better way to speak. In these videos, really? You fucking hold up a card and don't speak. So the people that make these videos, I don't feel bad. And if you want attention or help, find a different way to do it than putting it up on the internet. Actually go out. Find a counselor. Talk to someone. Talk to a friend. Friends actually care. They do. I care. I would talk to you. I would tell you, even if I don't know you, I'd care for you. Because everyone deserves a friend. And don't be scared to tell someone. Really. It's okay. People think about it all the time, and once they tell someone, once that someone tells them what they're worth, you feel better. You feel like staying. You feel like enjoying this beautiful life. And it does get better. Trust me. I've been through hell and back, and I'm still walking through hell. But you can still be happy. You just gotta find the right things that make you happy, and the right people, and I don't know. Life's worth it. Trust me. High school is just shit. It really is. It's full of fake people, and this world is full of fake people. You just gotta learn to identify them. That's all. Now, I know this video is really long, but I had to get my word out. So, if you watched the whole way through, thanks. Means a lot. And if you didn't, completely understand, because I was probably pretty damn offensive in this video. And I'm sorry. I just had to get it off my chest, and this is only one of the ways that I tell people you're worth it. You really are. And I do love you, and you're beautiful. Even if you really think that you aren't, there is something beautiful about every single person. Every single person. There really is.